So first circuit, we're gonna be working on strengthening your hips and your hip girdle. So first 3 exercises we're gonna be doing is single leg squat with kickbacks, slow eccentric squats, and quad extensions with hip abduction. So first one, you're going to get into a single leg squat. And if you need to for balance, you can hold on to something or be near something. But a slight bend in one leg. We're gonna kick this leg back, and we're gonna do slow kickbacks. So this is great again for your hips, for your balance. One thing you don't wanna do is let that hip drop, okay? You don't want that hip to drop down. You wanna keep it up nice and high, kick back. Foot is flexed. Again, leg is bent into a little squat position or a lunge, kick back. Next is slow eccentric and concentric squats. So again, nice wide stance, toes slightly turned out. You want to remember to screw your feet into the ground. And you're just going to go down nice and slow and up nice and slow. Again, screw your feet into the ground, down nice and slow, and up nice and slow. Good. Remember to set your pelvis as well before you go down. Last exercise is quad extensions with hip abduction. So hip abduction means we're bringing our leg away from our body. So that's abduction, away from our body. And then quad extension, so we want to extend our quadriceps. So this is good for balance. Should be feeling it through here. And then of course your standing leg as well. And feel free to put an ankle weight on too if that is too easy. Okay, for this circuit, we're going to be doing a form of kneeling windmills, plank with pull-throughs, and a kettlebell circuit with 3 exercises in one, including the chest press, sit-up, and shoulder press. So kneeling windmill. So one leg is going to be stretched out. So this is great for the inner thighs for a good stretch, as well as a shoulder and core stability exercise. Kettlebell overhead. And we're just going to come down, looking up, shifting those hips back, and keeping that shoulder nice and tight. That's too easy, and if you're more flexible, feel free to go down onto your elbow and back up. Next exercise is plank with pull-throughs. So you're gonna get in a plank position. Remember to keep that butt nice and tucked. Dumbbell or kettlebell is on the outside of your hand. You're just gonna reach through and drag it. Reach through and drag it. Reach through and drag it. Modification is on your knees. You can do it like that as well. If you don't have a kettlebell or a dumbbell, a sandbag or a heavy duty bag with objects in it, soup cans, whatever, that works as well. Next exercise is kettlebell chest press with sit-ups with shoulder press. So we're going to start chest press. Camera, press up. So you do, this is all going to be considered one set. Then from there, you're going to do sit-ups. Sit-ups. Then from there, once you sit up, you're going to be doing shoulder press. So feet hip a little wider than hip width apart, sitting up nice and tall. Press up. Press up. And that's it. Next circuit is plank with shoulder taps, side plank with rear delts, and butterfly hip thrust. So plank with shoulder taps sounds exactly like it is. Plank position. Remember keeping that butt nice and tight and engaged and core engaged. I don't want to see none of this, none of that. Keep down, tap, 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 tap. Again, modification, do it on your knees. Next exercise, side plank with rear delt raise. So side plank, dumbbell, and raise, and raise. Now modification for that is you are on one knee and you're raising up. And the last one is butterfly hip thrust. So we all know the butterfly stretch. Feet together. And then we all know what a hip thrust is. So feet together, you want to screw your feet, push it into the ground while pushing your knees down. Remember, set your pelvis so you can't put your hands in the small of your back. You want to set your pelvis first and then raise up. Up and squeeze. Remember, pushing your knees down. And that's going to be really good for the glute medius, because the stronger we can get our glutes and our core, the less chances of having low back pain, which can transfer to your knees and ankles. So definitely important to keep your hips and your core and your glutes nice and strong.